ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ओम शांति शांति शांतिः। शंकरं शंकराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ओम शांति शांति शांतिः। शुक्ल यजुर्वेदीय काण्व शाखीय बृहदारण्यक उपनिषद. In that we are seeing the seventh mantra of Agni Brahmana, page number 64. Tika, first line. Deho hi prana viyogat. So Ashwa Medha, that Vyutpatti is getting completed now. Deho hi prana viyogat ashvayat. Deha, body started swelling because of prana viyoga. Tat praveshacha punas praveshacha medharaho abhut. Once again, when that prana came in that, then it became like when it came into the horse form, Ashwa Rupa, then it became not Amedhya, Medharaha. It became Pavitra. Medharho Abhut. Ataha so Ashwamedha. That is called Ashwamedha. Tat tadatmyat prajapatihi api ityartha. And because of the identification, that alone is Prajapati. So that Prajapati Hiranyagarbha had so much identification with that Ashwa, that Sthula Sharira, that it itself is called Ashwa. Prajapati itself is Ashwa. Ashwa also and Ashwamedha also. Prajapati api tatha ityartha. ननु प्रजापतित्वेन अश्वमेधस्य स्तुतिर न उपयोगिनी. Prajapatittvena Ashwamedhasya Stuti. As Prajapati, if you are doing Stuti of Ashwamedha, it is of no use. Somebody is asking a question. Agnehe Upasyattvena Prastutatvat Kratupasana Abhavat. That's how you have to split. Kratupasana Abhavat. That 10 number has come in the middle. Such things you will find in many places. So upasana abhavat aha. Ata aha. Agnehe upasyatvena. Agni is upasya. So kratu does not have, kratu is not, kratu means here Ashwamedha. Ashwamedha is not for upasana. Agni is upasya. Ata aha. In Bhashya. Kriya karaka phalatmako hi kratu. Kratu means this yajna is kriya, karaka, phala, everything. So all three are that. Third number tippani, tat sadhyataya tat sadhakataya cha tat tadatmakatva uktihi iti dhyayam. It is sadhya also, it is sadhaka also in this way. In other words, Agni is also Prajapati, Agni. And Ashwa is also Prajapati, Ashwamedha, that Kratu is also Prajapati. Everything is that. And therefore, Kratu Upasana, Abhava is not there. Kratu Upasana is there. Such a Prajapati hi eva iti stuyate. Kriya, Karaka, Phala, everything, that Kratu is also Prajapati. Nanu, further, Kratvangasya Ashwasya अश्वमेध कृत्वात्मनश्च अग्नेः उक्तरीत्या स्तुतत्वात् तद उपास्तेश्च प्रागेव उक्तत्वात् एषः वा अश्वमेधम् इत्यादि वाक्यं नोपयुज्यते तत्र आह. Somebody says this vakya एषः वा अश्वमेधम्, in the mantra it is given एषः वा अश्वमेधो, right? That vakya is not appropriate. न उपयुज्यते is अयोग्य वाक्य. Why? Because kratvangasya ashwasya. Kratu means the whole ashwamedha. Ashwa is its anga. Kratvangasya ashwasya ashwamedha kratvatmanascha agnehe. And ashwamedha kratu atma rupa is agni, because hiranyagarbha is agni rupa. Agnehe uktaritya stutatvat. Earlier already stuti is done. Sutatva tad upastescha prag eva uktatvad, and its upasana was earlier itself said. Where? In Bhashya, Bhashyakar will say. Uktatvad means we have already seen it in the first mantra itself. So then this vakya is not appropriate here. Tatraha in Bhashya. Kratu nirvartakasya ashwasya prajapatitvam uktam. Kratu nirvartakasya ashwasya. Kratu is ashwamedha. Its nirvartaka means that which is going to accomplish ashwamedha. That ashwasya nirvartakasya. Kratu nirvartakasya means kratoho of this yajna, big yajna. Nirvartaka is ashwa. That ashwa is nothing but prajapati. Prajapatitvam uktam. Where ushava ashwasya medhyasya ityadina. First mantra of the first section. By that. Tika. Uktancha चित्यस्य अग्नेः तस्य प्राचीदिक इत्यादिना प्रजापतित्वम इति शेषः. And of that Agni whose chayanam was done. Chitya Agni means that Agni which was kindled there. Its prachidik, udichidik means its sarvatmatvam. That Prajapati is sarvatma rupa, and that Prajapati is his Agni. That was already said. Uktam cha chityasya agnehe prajapatitvam. In this way you have to do agnehe prajapatitvam. Other things are details. Iti sheshaha. In other words, it is sarvatma rupam. It was already said. Okay. Ashwa upasanam. So now you see, if some of these details, if we don't understand, then we will think, what is this so confusing? Earlier they were doing Ashwamedha Upasana. Some Ashwa was there. Okay, I understood. It has so many parts, right, left, front, back, ribs, all those things. And in that, I have to have Hiranyagarbha Buddhi. Then suddenly some Agni thing started. Second Brahmana is Agni Brahmana. And in that, in Bhashya, there was long discussion about Ghata, Karya, Karana, Ityadi. Now, this Agni Upasana I have to do. So, what is happening? Ashwa Upasana I have to do, or Agni Upasana I have to do, and in between this, Ghata is Karya, Karana, Karya Sat, Karana Sat. So, if a person doesn't have clear idea of what is happening, then they will get confused. Main topic here is Hiranyagarbha Upasana. Through Ashwa, you do that Hiranyagarbha Upasana. That was said in the beginning. And Ashwamedha is very well known in Vedas as a ritual, not Upasana, as a karma, which will give the highest phalam. Those who can't do that karma because of lack of resources, or if they are not Kshatriya, then they cannot perform that ritual. So then what should do? They should do, they can do Upasana. Still they will get this result. That Ashwamedha, because this Agni is also used for accomplishing that Ashwamedha Yajna, therefore in Agni also you can do Hiranyagarbha Drishti. Hiranyagarbha alone is appearing as all. In that connection, this is given. And in between that Karya Sat, Karana Sat, that Ghata Bhashya topic came, that topic was to establish that even when there was no manifest creation, there was unmanifest cause and unmanifest effect, creation. And therefore, we cannot deny the presence of something because of which this entire creation is appearing. If my buddhi takes me all the way up to Hiranyagarbha in my thinking, then my thinking will give me result of Hiranyagarbha Prapti. But if my thinking can go beyond Hiranyagarbha, that even Hiranyagarbha is defective. Hiranyagarbha is also Anitya. Hiranyagarbha is also a Jiva. Then I will inquire further and I will come to Brahma. So in the first three sections, the inquiry is limited to Hiranyagarbha. Then the defects will be shown and all, and then we will be thinking more of that Brahma. Then immediately Mahavakya will come, Aham Brahma Asmi. So this, we have to have a bigger picture of the whole thing also. You know, when we are studying this pada means this is the dhatu, this is something, some vyakarana also related to that, and if it is paksha, sadhya, this is the dosha in anumanam, that study is helpful. That should build a clear understanding of the main topic. So that chain, when it is built through all these pada, vakya, etc., then I'll know, oh, this is the main topic going on. So I should not lose sight from both the smaller things also and the bigger picture. Just like anywhere, when you are cooking, for example, you have bigger picture how many items you want and by what time you have to get everything ready, right? And then you also pay detail attention to details. Isme namak, have you put salt or not? Have you made sure that this is not burnt here, that is some sour thing is added there, not everything is there. You take example of construction, bigger picture also you should have, that how things are going to fit in, and small details also, that here this knob will fit and there this switch we have to have, all the details. So same is true in shastra adhyanam also. Those who are in charge of whatever that department, they should have both understanding. Ashwopasanam, Agni Upasanam cha ekameva. Iti vaktum uttaram vakyam ityah. Now the next vakya says Ashwa Upasanam and Agni Upasanam, they are same. Ityaha tasyeva in bhashya. Tasyeva ashwasya medhyasya prajapati swarupasya agneshcha yathoktasya kratu phalatma rupataya samasya upasanam vidhatavyam iti arabhyate. Tasyeva ashwasya, that same ashwa, which is now medhya. So ashwasya medhyasya. Prajapati swarupasya, that ashwa is of the nature of Prajapati only. Prajapati swarupasya. Agneshcha, Agni is also Prajapati swarupa. Yathoktasya kratu phalatma rupataya. And as it is said earlier, it is because Prajapati is Kriyakaraka Phalatmaka. So therefore, Kratu Phalatma Rupataya Samasya Upasanam. Samasya Upasanam, 7 number Tippani. Agni Ashwa Upasanayoho Purvamuktayoho Ekikritya. Combining the both, Agni Upasana as well as Ashwa Upasana. So you see, first first section was Ashwamedha, Ashwa Upasanam. Ashwa Upasanam, when they say, means Ashwa is Alambana, Upasanam is of Hiranyagarbha. Second is Agni Brahmana, means Agni Upasanam. Agni Upasanam means Agni Alambanattvena Hiranyagarbha Upasanam. So now they are combining, that is called Samasya Upasana. Vidhatavyam. There has to be a vidhi on this. Vidhatavya means vidhi vakya we have to look for now. If vidhi vakya is not there, we have to understand it as a vidhi based on the phalam. Vidhatavyam iti arabhyate. Tika. Yah evam etad aditehe adititvam veda ityadau prageva vihitam upasanam. Purvapakshi asking, Yah evam etad aditehe adititvam. You already said the one who knows this in this way. Aditehe adititvam veda. What he has to know? That this aditi is sarvarupa and it is sarvatta, the consumer of all. Iti adau prageva vihitam upasanam. Earlier itself you have given the vidhi on this. Kim punah arambhena ityashankya. So once again, why we have to start something? Ityashankya. Purvatra kriyapadasya vidhayakasya ashrutatvat. Earlier, kriyapada was not there. Which kind of kriyapada? Vidhayaka kriyapada. That kriyapada which will give a vidhi, an injunction, such kriyapada was not there earlier. When aditehe adititvam ityadi is given. Ashrutatvat. And if it has to become vidhi, then kriyapada apekshatvacha prakaranasya ayam artho avagamyate. Prakaranasya ayam artho avagamyate. So in that prakarana, you need vidhi vakya, a kriyapada which talks about an injunction in Tika. Yadyapi vidhihi adititvam veda iti. What is vidhi? Adititvam veda. Ya adititvam veda. The one who knows adititvam of that Prajapati. He says, this sounds like a vidhi, iti shrutaha. Veda iti shrutaha. Tathapi, saha gunopasti vidhi, na pradhana vidhi. That vidhi was only one guna of Hiranyagarbha. That adanam, consumption, is only one aspect. That is called guna vidhi. Guna vidhi means it is based on some guna, and therefore it is gauna. Gauna means it is not giving you complete picture of what that Prajapati is, what that Hiranyagarbha is. Saha gunopasti vidhi, na pradhan vidhi. It is not the mukhya vidhi. अत्र तु प्रधान विधि ही उपास्ति प्रकरणत्वात् अपेक्षते. Here pradhan vidhi apeksha is there because this is the prakarana of upasana. So you have to give some clear injunction. See, this vakya is important because if it is not a prakarana of upasana, then vidhi is not expected. Like if it is a prakarana of jnanam, then vidhi vakya is not required. But here it is upasana prakarana. Therefore, vidhi vakya is required. Ato ashwamedham veda iti pradhana vidhi iti bhava. Therefore, ashwamedham veda. So here, Eshahava Ashwamedho, that is given. In that, you have to understand Veda. That Kriyapada, which is not given here, you have to bring it from that Gauna Vidhi. Gunopasti Vidhi, that Veda was there, Adititvam, Aditehe, Adititvam Veda. That Veda you have to understand here. Ato Ashwamedham Veda iti Pradhana Vidhi iti Bhava. तात्पर्यम उक्त्वा वाक्यम आदाय अक्षराणि व्याकरोति. So तात्पर्य is said now. Vakyam adaya, now taking the help of that vakya, aksharani, the aksharas are being explained. In bhashya, eshahava ashwamedham kratum veda ya enam evam veda. So that eshahava ashwamedha, that is given in the mantra. Eshahava ashwamedho, only that much is given. So you have to understand Eshahava ashwamedham Veda. How? Kratum Veda. Ashwamedha means Kratum Veda. Yaha enam evam Veda. The one who knows in this way. This is given Eshahava ashwamedham Veda. Ya enam evam Veda. On page 63 in the mantra. So we don't need to bring that Veda from the previous one. Here, that Veda, Upasate, that is given clearly. Page 63, line, in the mantra, line number 3. Ya enam evam Veda. Yaha kaschit enam ashvam agni rupam arkam cha yathoktam evam vakshamanena samasena pradarshyamanena visheshanena vishishtam Veda. Ya enam evam Veda. Evam means how? This ashwa agni rupam arkam. All. Ashwam agni rupam arkam cha yathoktam evam vakshamanena samasena means samasta, all put together. Pradarshyamanena visheshanena vishishtam Veda sa esho ashwamedham Veda. He alone knows Ashwamedha, na anya. Others don't know. Means I have to know Ashwa in the form of this Agni, this Arka, Surya was also mentioned, and as this Ashwa also. And that Ashwa also as Samashti Rupa. Tasmad evam veditavya ityartha. So this is now veditavya. In this way, it should be known. Means only that person has known Ashwamedha. In Tika, Ashwamedo Visheshatvena Sambhadyate. That person actually knows Ashwamedha. So 7 number tippani is that Vishishta Vidhi Vakya. तथा च एवं विधम अश्वमेधम प्रजापतित्व काम उपासित इति विशिष्ट विधि वाक्यार्थ इति बोलते हैं। एवं विधम अश्वमेधम प्रजापतित्व काम उपासित, the one who is Veda means upasita, who prajapatitva kama, the one who has desired to become Prajapati. Next page. एवं शब्दात् प्रसिद्धार्थत्वं भाति कुतो विधिः इत्याह। एवं शब्दात् प्रसिद्धार्थत्वं भाति, एवं means in this way. How do you say एवं शब्दात् some vidhi is there? एवं शब्दात् प्रसिद्धार्थत्वं भाति कुतो विधिः भाति इत्याह। कथम? In Bhashya, in Tika, Esha hava Ashwamedham Veda ityadau Vivakshitasya Videhe Bhumikam Karoti. So now he explains what is the Vivakshita Artha there. That Bhumika means the groundwork. Tatra Pashu Vishayam eva Tavad Darshanam. Aha. Darshanam is Upasana. Pashu Vishaya. Further in Tika, Upasti Vidhi Prastava Saptamyartha. So in this Artha Sangraha that we are studying, right? In this, lot of topics are going to be discussed. Some of these, I am just mentioning the names now, like we saw Pradhana Vidhi, Gunopasti Vidhi, there will be one Adhikar Vidhi, then Upasti Vidhi word has come here, and in this Vidhi also, earlier we saw, no, we have not seen in this text so far, Apurva Vidhi, Niyama Vidhi, and Parisankhya Vidhi. What they are. Artha Sangraha is going to talk about all this. Then another topic that will be discussed is Bhavana. Shabdi Bhavana, Arthi Bhavana. So all those words, if we see here, we will soon start discussing all those things in Artha Sangraha. That is why they are all the Vedic understandings. Once we have, things will become even more clear. That's why we have taken it up. तत्र पशु विषयमेव तावत् दर्शनम् आह। उपास्ति विधि प्रस्तावः सप्तम्यर्थः। सप्तम्यर्थः मीन्स तत्र। प्रस्तावः मीन्स प्रकरणम्। उपास्ति विधि प्रकरणम् इस पशु विषयमेव तावत् दर्शनम्। कथं नु पशु विषयं दर्शनम्? How do you say it is pashu vishayam darshanam? So it is being shown now. तत्र प्रजापतिर् भूयसा यज्ञेन भूयो यजेय इति कामयित्वा आत्मानमेव पशुं मेध्यं कल्पयित्वा तं पशुम् अनवरुद्ध्य इव उत्सृष्टं पशुम् अवरोधम् अकृत्वा इव मुक्तप्रग्रहम् अमन्यत अचिन्तयत्. So how it happens, he explained. Prajapatihi bhuyasa yajnena. With a big yajna, he desired bhuyo yajeya. Again, I will do this. Amayitva, in this way, having done the desire. Atmanameva pashum medhyam kalpayitva. He projected himself as a pashu, yajna pashu. Tam pashum anavarudhya. Anavarudhya means he released that pashu. Release means mentally. Mentally, he did not stay attached to it. It was his own sharira, but he was not attached to it. Anavarudhya utsrishtam pashum avarodham akritva. No restriction. Mukta pragraham, whose pragraha means the reins were released. Amanyata means achintayat. In Tika, evam anantara vakye pravrutte sati iti yavat. So this is the next vakya of the Upanishad. In the Upanishad mantra, that is the next sentence. Prajapatir bhuyasa ityadi. Atha vivakshita vidhim abhidadhati. So that vidhi which is vivakshita is being mentioned. Yasmat. So before that, we have to cover some bhashya portion, which we will see in the next session. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badarayanam Sutrabhashya Kritau Vande Bhagavantau Punah Punah Ishvaro Gururatmeti Murti Bheda Vibhagine Vyomavad Vyapta Dehaya Dakshinamurtaye Namaha. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.